Go live on Facebook real quick here, and we'll go live on my YouTube channel as well. If you're watching on YouTube, go ahead and subscribe to my channel. All right, and if you're watching live on Facebook, go ahead and just bookmark my page. All right, guys, let's talk a little bit about the success of our company. If you're in LiveGood already, you guys already know what we are, who we are, what we do, what products we sell, and what we like to gobble up and put in our guts. That's right. We want to put things in our guts and feel like we're 25 again. All right, I know I do, even though that was 35 years ago. Man, time hauls ass, huh? It does not wait for anyone. Isn't that kind of weird? Time don't give a shit. It's just like, you know what? I'm going to do what I want, when I want. I'm going to TikTok. I'm going to rock. I'm going to bebop. And you're going to get old and have a silver beard and have a saggy butt. And when you lean forward to tie your shoes, you're going to have man boobs. And I'm like, great. Thanks, Father Time. Asshole. Thank you. All right. I don't even know what I'm talking about. How about how many countries this company LiveGood is in? All right. Canada. Oh, yeah. U.S. We're based out of Jupiter, Florida, which is pretty darn nice. You got to have some change to live there, by the way. It's like my hometown of Santa Barbara. There's nothing affordable. And right now our distribution center is centered right there in that beautiful part of Florida, okay? And if you need a job, go down there. The CEO Ben's son is down there working. Ryan, who develops our products, is there every day, I'm told. And Ben even goes down there on Saturdays, and he buys pizza for everybody because he's cool like that. Pizza and health food products. It's a good combo. Our CEO probably eats like I do. Half the day's pretty darn good, but you got to wash it down with like maybe a chocolate milk and a delicious pizza. That's right. I don't know why I have a belly. It's so weird. It's just crazy how I just look down and man boobs and belly. All right. How many dang countries are rocking and rolling with this thing called LiveGood? I mean, it's insane. December 13th of 2022, so about 10 months ago, the company said, ready, set, go. Go get your britches on and start posting all over the internet. Email people, make some business cards, and gosh dang it, maybe we can get some affiliates and some members and put some money in your pockets, and we'll all live happily ever after. Just like that. Millionaires in 5 minutes. Does this sound like a video from Anthony Morrison or Grant Cardone or everyone? They're always talking about millions and 10xing. How about we just take baby steps? How about 50 bucks to 100? Why don't we get 500 bucks coming in? All right. If you can make 100 bucks a month, you can make 500. You can make 1,000. It's the same process. That's the beauty of this company, is you don't have to have brain cells from Harvard. You know, mommy and daddy did not have to like discover oil 1,000 years ago, and you've got 10 billion in the bank, and you went to the best schools, and you just know marketing and techniques and affiliate and master. Nope, I'm not going to say. I almost was dirty. You know how to do affiliate marketing, maybe network marketing. All right, you've mastered marketing. Even at 2 in the morning when you're watching those darn videos on how to post. That's right. You want to master posts. All right. So anyway, I've done the best I can over the last handful of years to study YouTube. All right. I got really good at it years and years ago. I even had Google and their parent country or company that owns them. They used to give me a chunk of change every month to make how-to videos. And it was pretty fun. And then I didn't do that job anymore, and there went the money every month. They used to send me those prepaid Visa cards, and there'd be like 600, 800, maybe 1,000 bucks on it each month. And all I do is just do how-to videos. It was, just how to do this, how to do that, how to fold your hands in front and put your chin and flap like a butterfly. I'd do a video about that, and they'd just give me money. And then they said, how do you buy these microfiber towels and clean your glasses? You can sneeze, chew, clean your glasses like this, clean your cell phone. And I just go, well, you go Walmart, they're about $1 a piece. If you buy 10, it's like 10 bucks. I'm smart like that. I'm like way smart. I didn't even need a calculator. $1 times 10 comes to about $11. Or is it 10? Maybe it's probably 9 with inflation. But nonetheless, video is pretty cool. It's mostly free, minus, of course, the phone or the laptop. You can't beat social media. Facebook is probably my favorite. Instagram, though, TikTok, the brand new Threads, which is a ripoff of Twitter, and Twitter is now called X. But I think you guys know mostly about most social media platforms, and you're going to have one of your favorites, okay? But don't neglect the business card. Because sooner or later, people are probably going to know you sell pain relief cream. It's by far the number one product, in my opinion. Most people will do anything to eliminate pain versus get in shape. Now, both are important, but I'll tell you what, if you have sore ankles, sore arms, sore shoulders, sore neck, if you can buy some of our CBD oil, 2,000 milligrams, of course, some cream and put it on your joints and it goes away, you're going to be a big fan of that product. So I believe that our company, our products are so badass that people are just going to buy them wholesale. They're going to get $9.95 and they're going to become members. And then after a while, they're just going to go, for 40 bucks, I can get my own website and it comes with its own capture page. And if I just maybe make some business cards or just tell people about it now and then on Facebook or TikTok, or maybe I email some people, if I can start making 50 to 100 bucks a month, that's about what I spend on products with LiveGood. So why not just get free products each month? Because that was me back in December, March. That's when I became a maniac and started promoting this business. And before I knew it, my check was like 100 bucks, 200 bucks, 300 bucks, 400 bucks, 500 bucks, 600 bucks, 700 bucks, 800 bucks. Man, it was getting pretty high. And boy, over a 6-month period, somehow I'm now 28th out of 700,000 affiliates. And just little old me with my silver beard and my little horsetail. See that? I bought this at the store today. I went to Horses R Us and I bought a horsetail, and it makes me look like I need a haircut. All right, it matches my nice Dr. Gundry Super Beats beard, or Sean Connery. Remember Sean Connery? He talked like this, 007. He got that sexy beard, and I'm trying to bring sexy back with horse ponytails and silver beards. Okay, and I'm going to do it via video live on Facebook and YouTube. That's my approach. I didn't go to Harvard. I got kicked out of high school. I don't have a lot of book smarts, but I'm street smarts like a mofo. I've got a ton of those. And I'd rather be street smart any day than book smart. And most people don't even read books. It's all online now, wouldn't you agree? You just watch a video, you listen to a YouTube or a podcast. Those books where they just read to you? Those are pretty cool, aren't they? I forgot what they're called, just what, audiobooks. But at my age, being born in the 60s, before color TV and the Brady Bunch, I was born the year Gilligan's Island and Star Trek come out. But boy, when you're almost 60, am I going back to college? Am I going to go to junior college? Am I going to go to a city college? No, no, because my kids is grandkids, like my great great grandkids are that age. I'm not going. I'm not getting up. I'm not dressing up. I'm not getting a haircut. I'm not buying a pen and paper. I'll probably just go to sleep anyway, listening to a teacher boring the living sheet out of me. So I think that I just would rather get a big screen. I got 3 screens in front of me right now. And wouldn't it be nice just to have video training where you can just watch videos and go, okay, I like that. Okay, boom, boom. I agree with that. Save. Okay, I don't understand it. Rewind. Don't understand. Rewind. Oh, hold on. Need coffee. That's right. I got a long night ahead, man. It's only what? It's about 9 o'clock at night here in Salt Lake City. And I got to train my downline that's 12 hours ahead. So midnight here, it's noon over there. So what I do is I drink 75 cups of coffee a day, 49 energy drinks, and then I put these suppositories up my butt. And man, I haven't slept for 7 days. And my heart is like 500 beats a month. I mean, 500 beats a minute. 500 beats a month, man, I'd be like Zombie Boy. I'd be like Rob Zombie in the pants. And I don't want to do that. I want to kind of live to enjoy the fruits of all of my labor. And I'm not talking Fruit of the Looms. Those are badass undies. But boy, if you're going to put some effort into this and you start making some money, why don't you spend it on things that you need first? Food, water, shelter, movies, popcorn. If you smoke, you want the best cigarettes, right? If you drink, you want the best, the best. You start buying Schlitz. You start buying Thunderbird. You're going to get the good stuff, aren't you, you maniacs? If you live in Canada, you're probably going to have some beer, eh? Maybe buy a hockey puck to glue on the side of the wall that's just badass, because that's what I do. I hang Lego kits and I hang all kinds of crazy stuff on my wall, especially when I get a couple extra bucks in the old pocket. And it's fun. It's fun to make money online. I never thought in a million years that I would really be successful at it. And then all of a sudden I was. And I realized that if you just post every day and be a little interesting, a little crazy, be a little funny, maybe a little sexy. I don't know, cluck like a chicken, lean over and show everyone your man boobs when you're tying your shoes, or I don't know, pick your nose on camera, but just do something to stick out. You don't have to go protein powder. Look at this. Oh my God, our CBD oil has the best container ever and it has rubber nipples. And when you buy it, you can stick the rubber nipple in your ear and ooh, oh my God, I'm like my foot is going like this. God damn, that does feel good. Ooh, God, I want to do this all day and then put it in my nose and then clean it off. Hmm. Hmm. Boy, this CBD oil is good. Tastes like wax and boogies. So, I've learned a lot over 6 months. And hey, Dustin, I can see you in there, buddy. I keep forgetting that people watch live and I forget to look at my chatties. All right, Dustin Hart's in the house. All right, good to see you, buddy. So anyway, when I joined this company, I thought I'm not really into this type of thing. It's not me. I don't really care much about downlines and uh, matrices, power lines. A matrix sounds like, isn't that a movie with Keanu Reeves? A matrix kind of sounds like a Kotex. It's like, what's it? Isn't it Kotex? I think the ladies, isn't that kind of a perfume or something? But anyway, I'm not that stupid. I'm just kidding, I think. Justin's like, no, you're that dumb. I've known you a long time. So, over a 6 month period, I started buying the products, and I'm about 6'1" or 2. I'm weighing about 215 right now. And I actually want to weigh more because all my muscle mass, it's going out the door. The older you get, it just disappears. And if you don't run and hike and eat properly, your muscle mass goes. And then you feel tireder. Like when you get up out of bed, you're like tired, your feet hurt. You can't lift yourself up out of bed without like groaning and putting your arm on the ground and lifting you up. And then you walk and your body's cracking and snacking and poppling. And it sounds like a Rice Krispie treat. But when you get older, you know darn well that you should eat better. You should exercise, try to lower sodium, lower sugar. I do the best I can. Out of 24 hours a day, I spend about 5 minutes trying my best not to have those Snyder's pretzels. And I'm down to about 6 pots of coffee now. I used to be up to 7, but today I only had about 6 cups of six pots. And I think there's 12 times that. Yeah, so I have about 85 cups of coffee a day, and I'm trying to wean myself off down to about 75. But I think I can do it with willpower. I know I can do it. I know I can. I have Tony Robbins just all throughout my veins right now of Tony Robbins late at night with his giant head and his giant teeth telling me about personal power. But if you like almost said orgasmic. If you like organic coffee, and if you accidentally sit on the jar and it turns into an orgasmic experience, that's cool. Because we do have it. And I'm not kidding you. I've been drinking coffee a long time. Our coffee is the only coffee, and I'm not bullshitting, where I actually don't even put a lot of creamer in it. It really tastes good, just plain. Like my parents drank coffee black. And God, I remember sipping on it going, this is the most nasty stuff in the world. Then I discovered the art of putting hazelnut, Girl Scout cookie, French vanilla, French toast, Italian cream. Oh my God, my coffee's not even dark. It's like light. It's like whiter than my ass right now. But I'm a big fan of coffee, and ours is really good. But the thing that I like to promote the most is alleviating or eliminating people's pain. Okay? When it comes to pain, it's a pain in the ass, right? And everywhere else, especially when you get older. So I do enjoy focusing on things that eliminate people's pain. And it's like a magnet. People have 20 bucks good. Because for wholesale, for $17.95, you can buy our 2,000 milligram cream. All right? It's going to be 50 bucks anywhere else, and no one even dabbles with 2,000 milligrams. They usually limit it to like 1,000. 1,500, and that's girly man. That's a girly man. Remember Hans in France, Saturday Night Live? They would want 2,000 milligrams of cream, and you know what? That's what we give you. That's why in 10 seconds, if you have joints that ache or crack or hurt, the pain usually within 10 seconds is gone. And if the pain is a 10, it probably goes down to a 2. All right? I know this because there's about 15 to 20 people here locally in Salt Lake that take it, and they just tell me what their experience is. And you can get your money back. One thing about this company is any product, you got 90 days. It's a season. So basically by December, what is it now? October, almost December, is about 3 months from now. Just use the hell out of all of our products. And if you use them all the way to empty, send them back to Jupiter, Florida and get a full refund. Even if you pour out all the CBD oil juice, you put this in a Tupperware bowl or something or in a shot glass and just send this back, you'll get your money back. All right. We know you bought it. You don't need a receipt. We don't even give you one. We can tell, on the tracking number, and we can tell by your name. I mean, you're in our system. So I'm a big fan of the money back guarantee thing because I know I'd be pissed off if I bought one of our products and it bored the hell out of me. It's like, well, what a waste of money. All right. Collagen is kicking ass. Big old bag's only 27 bucks. It's 90 in the stores. All right. Our methylene blue just came out. It's a little wafer thing you put on your tongue. You look like Gene Simmons sucking on Windex. All right. And then you got just the coolest looking pea. It's bright blue, but boy, does it cleanse your ass. Well, it cleanses your body. It cleanses your blood. Your butt, that's a whole other thing. But you know what? If you like to cleanse that, I recommend Huggies Baby Wipes, cucumber, aloe vera. They are a nice feeling. But literally, our products are amazing and people will buy them. People will want to be a member because they enjoy wholesale prices. And if they want to be an affiliate, great. You get bonuses on all three things happening, by the way. All right. So if being an affiliate is always the nicest thing because it's on and on to the break of dawn. A couple people can sign up with you. And you know what? They can get 30, 40, 50 people. I have one person that signed up with me about 4 weeks ago. They got 50 people in their downline, and I get commissions on every one of them because I just made a video like this or shot the shit with a couple people, and they just said, I got $9.95 a month. What do I got to lose? $9.95 a month in time. So no one cares about the price. The price is cheap. It's if you have the time to do this, and do you have training? Is there video training? Is there support? And I'm like, yeah, I've made over 1,600 videos of training since March, and I'm going to do another 1,000. And little pep talk videos. We do live Zooms. We do live training. We use artificial intelligence to get leads. That's what I do, as far as email and Facebook. And then on top of that, we have a new super funnel. All right, it just came out 2 days ago. This funnel will do everything. If you can just get eyeballs to click something, there's nothing left for you to do. Just go work on your car, go exercise, go eat a pizza, or generate more leads. But all you're doing is just sharing an invite to watch something. Okay, they go to the website and they go through the whole thing. By the time they get halfway through, they've pretty much made a decision. Are they in or out? And if they want to pre-enroll, that's great. They're locked in, but they don't have to sign up yet. Okay, and if they do, awesome. In your back office of LiveGood, they'll go ahead and notify you. And I send an email to everybody just welcoming them to my group. And then I give them an insane opportunity that's free with all the training. All right. It's what to do. And it's geared towards what works in LiveGood. This isn't like a course. And I hate to bring it up, but Think and Go Rich and Robert Kiyosaki and all these other books that were 100 years ago, where some dumbass goes around to 100 rich people and says, how did you get rich? Then he puts them in a book 100 years ago. And I can't believe how many people brag about these books like they changed their lives. And I'm like, really? 100 years ago? 100 years ago, someone goes, well, I invented a train. Well, I got oil. Well, I inherited a bunch of land. And that's life-changing. Not to me. I want to know what happens when I do something in 10 minutes, September 26th of 2023, 9:43 at night, with this company called LiveGood. All the other bull crap, everything even 2 years ago is outdated. I've had to redo my videos just with artificial intelligence, Because, my God, we didn't know we were going to do $11 million a month. We didn't know we'd have 700,000 people already paying $9.95 just to buy wholesale products or go ahead and be an affiliate. We're in 214 countries. No one could have predicted this 9 months ago. We're on month number 10 now, but we're on target to have 1 million people in our company by December. And I'd say we have about 5 million more to go because we only have 19 products and we're doing 11 million a month. All right. I'm getting people all over the world asking about our products right now. I can't keep up. That's why I'm up 24 hours a day, hauling ass, doing this, trying to keep my radio show, my radio station up and running and kicking ass and doing car shows with good old Hot Rod, um, Rockin' Hot Rod Productions. But it's fun. I'm definitely not complaining. I'm not looking to retire. I have to work. Otherwise, I go frickin' nuts. And this opportunity's kind of saved my ass a little bit. So the last 6 months, what a ride, you know. But it is nice not having employees. It's nice not having products and I have to ship and I have to do inventory. If people have questions about the product, there's everything already online. There's already videos made. All right, but working by yourself, relying on yourself, not having the human experience, unfortunately, employees can be a massive pain in the ass. All right, you don't have any of that. And the best part is the group that I'm in, we have a live app. And if you have questions 24 hours a day, since we have the whole world in our group, why I'm in bed, someone's probably up in, I don't know, who knows where, and they'll answer your question if you need something with marketing or how to set things up, okay? Most people, they just run out of ideas how to market, how to post. And I've never had that problem in my life in any way, shape, or form, being a mouthy little son bitch. But it's normal. And I like new people because you don't have old habits about like Avons and New Skins and all these MLMs. We're not MLM like that, guys. We're a wholesale product company. We sell products for wholesale to people that want to resell them for profit. Tongue twister. And if you want to be an affiliate and earn commissions that way, awesome. Okay. Our government likes a 75-25 split. So out of the 11 million a month, they want us to do 75% or so product, and they want us to do about 25% by recruiting memberships. Okay? And we're within that range, no problem, because when you're only charging $40 to be an affiliate one time, and it's only $9.95 a month, it draws your membership rate extremely low versus your massive income of 11 million. Now, if we're making 10 million a month by recruiting and only $1,000 with product, welcome to digital information and all the other scumbags out there that get shut down every day. You can't just like say you have all this digital information and charge people $1,000 when all of the information's already free on YouTube. High ticket is such a scam. What it means is give me $1,000 because I believe you're not going to be successful. So at least if you sign up and I make $1,000, I don't give a rat's ass one day after you join. And go try to find those people in 3 months, 6 months. Ask them for help. Ask them how many times they're going to jump ship every 3 months and go to another high ticket and another high ticket. LiveGood, this is my home now. I can't beat this opportunity. I can't beat the money I'm making. I can't beat the people I'm meeting. And I can't be myself and just shoot the crap and wear crazy hats every day and just sit here and talk to you fine people. It's just insanely open and I don't know if I'd call it refreshing, but if you told me that at my age I would be talking about a product or a company like this, I would laugh because the last 40 years I'm not an MLM type guy. But yet I like multi-pay. All right, I get paid every Thursday. I have so many bonuses coming in. It takes me a half hour to go through every single pay line at this point. All right, I'm almost platinum. And it's just people signing up and they sign up a few people and they sign up a few people. And all of a sudden you got 100 people in your downline. Well, if they just go get one person over the weekend, you just grew to 200 people. And then it explodes. It goes 300 and 400 and 500 people. And when you're ranking and ranking to bronze to silver to gold, you're getting paid more levels. That's the beauty of the multi-level pay. So I see why people enjoy multi-level marketing, but they don't want to buy the products for retail and have a bunch of extra products in bedrooms in the garage you can't even give away, but they want the pay. Well, our company's like, we're not like that. You want products, buy it. If you don't, no big deal. You want to be a wholesaler? Great. $9.95 a month. You want to be an affiliate and earn money with us? $40. That's it. there's no there's no contracts with us. If you want to walk away, walk away. But at least if you put $49 into this and 95 cents, let's say you just don't give a rat's ass in 2 or 3 months. How much are you out? Wow, $49.95 and maybe a couple $9.95 cents. That's it, guys. All right. But I'll tell you, I didn't take this serious. When I first joined, I thought I'd make 50 to $100 a month just so I get a bunch of free products. Okay. But man, I'll tell you, when you start going 2 people, find 2 is 4, and 4 get 8, and 8 get 16. When you get 8 or 9 levels down and you get 1,000 people in your downline and you're getting, you know, 6 different bonuses based upon if they want to recruit or they want to just buy retail, do they want to buy wholesale, or they want to do all 3. And then the company gets this, the crown bonus. This is why I want to get the diamond so bad. We do 11 million a month right now. Well, our CEO takes 2% of that 11 million and puts it on a table. And anyone that reaches the rank of diamond, if there's 50 diamonds, which we have right now, 2% of 11 million gets divided by 50, and each person at that round table gets a pile of cash every 30 days. And we've got, when we first started this, there was only one diamond. His name was Tim. I mean, can you imagine? And then we got 3 or 4, and then we had some people from India and the Philippines, and now we've got people every week reaching diamond. But the thing is every month we start making $1 million more. So even though we might have 20, 30, 40, 50 diamonds, well, we keep making more money each month because we keep releasing more products. And we only have 19 products right now. So when we get to 100 to 150, and we got 6, 7 million people in this company, wonder if you've got 2, 3, 4, or 500 people in your downline like myself, and they're all just buying products, and they like them, and they buy every month, and I get commissions off all those people. Now get this, the match and bonus. If you sign up underneath me and you start making, let's say, $300 a month, the company just on you, just your efforts, you get 300. Well, not out of your pocket. The company gives me 150 of that. So if you get to $500 a month, which I think you can do, that's why I'm here making videos. You make $500 a month. That's awesome. That's tanks of gas. That's cell phone. That's food for the month. It's life changing. Then we'll start worrying about the 1,000 to 2,000. With our super funnel we just released, it's designed to get you to 100,000 a year. Organically, not bullcrap wise, not all these magic potions and lotions and clicking your ankles like Dorothy and the Wizard of Oz. This is just old-fashioned getting a calculator out and basing it on $9.95 a month, and based on just an average budget of maybe 25 to 50 that people might spend on product, which they don't ever have to spend a dime on. But right now we have very little returns, and people are buying $11 million of product. But if you're making $300 a month, and the company gives me 150 as a bonus for just training you and helping you, and I've got 170 something people doing that right now. I mean, remember the phrase, I'd rather have 1% of 100 persons' efforts than 100% of one person's efforts. Boy, is that true. So if it's one of those books 100 years ago, whoever came up with that, high five. Because is it nice to get a little bit of money from 100 people? Yeah. I almost feel guilty every Thursday. And then at the end of the month, we get a 5th bonus. We have a weekly bonus every 4 times a month, every Thursday. And then the last Thursday of the month, we get a monthly bonus. And then I'm like, Jesus, this is crazy. It's crazy. But I think you'd be happy if you join. You know, you got $49. I can't imagine anyone not joining this opportunity, especially if you're watching me, a guy that is not an MLM guy. I don't have the lighting or the perfect hair or getting a haircut so I look like a Mormon missionary. I'm not going to sit here and blow smoke up your ass and bait and switch. If you guys just like healthy products that are cheap, good. And if you got 40 bucks, then let's make you some money. Let's do it. I'm gonna make sure you do. Because if I can get a matching bonus from your profits, damn right. It's a 2 by 15 matrix. That means 15 levels. I'm on level 1. You, if you're signed up underneath me, let's just say you're on level 2. Well, it pays 15 levels deep. That's 13 levels below you that I have my nose sniffing around going, well, let's build your whole matrix out. Let's get people all the way across and down and wide. Let's do it. I've never had an opportunity to make money like this. I've always owned nightclubs and I had to sell, drinks, food. I've been in radio. I've ran 4 radio stations where my pay is based on ratings, trying to make people either laugh or have a good time or play the right music. All right. But it's limited. You can only make so much in radio. You can only make so much owning nightclubs, and you can only make so much in most jobs. But with this type of company, kicked out of high school like myself, I'm not going to Harvard. I'm so not into education. If I went to college, you know who'd have the best parties? Me. And I'd make money off it because I don't drink, smoke, do drugs. I don't care about any of that. But I love to entertain. And boy, if there's door money to my dorm party, hell yeah. So if I'm going back to college, I'm going to go like Rodney Dangerfield did in the best movie ever called Back to School. But yeah, I'm not going back to college. You don't need college to be successful in this type of business. You just need to sit down and watch a couple videos and watch a couple more. And if you don't even want to do this, if you have a wife or a kid, how many people have a 40-year-old son in the basement right now saying he's going to I'm going to film myself playing video games and I swear I'm going to really be successful, Dad. It's like, look, you're in your boxer shorts, picking your nuts. You're sitting in the basement. You're 40 years old, playing Atari, Nintendo, and Wii and Super this and all these damn games. You're going to learn how to post and have fun. Since you're on Facebook anyway, post with a purpose. Make money with Facebook. They're making a ton off me. I've been on Facebook since, '05 or '08? I can't remember. But I post all the time, all of my thoughts, my crazy shit that I do, my car show stuff that we're doing. We're at Dolly Donuts tomorrow. I got my hat on here. But why not make money with Facebook? Why not make money with Instagram? And I don't mean like doing duck weird Botox crap and jumping on a bed like one of those Kardashians, or girls doing makeup stuff or trying to be sexy and crazy. And, it seems like that's all social media is people doing weird lips with Botox. I mean, why don't you post and be fun and crazy and talk about this opportunity in between, like every 4th post? Don't post all the time about this opportunity and bore the living crap out of people. We already got the website made. We've got the ingredients, the pricing, the shipping, the handling. Let's talk about other stuff. Let's talk about, NFL football. Let's talk about muscle cars. What cars have you owned in the past that were 3,000 or that are now worth 100,000? I've got a whole list of that. But there's so many things that make you interesting to people on why they want to join your opportunity. Okay? I'm from an entertainment background. I'm not going to be this guru guy that has all these answers like, oh, do this, do that. Here's the algorithm. And if you do this and stand on your 1 foot at noon and go like this 3 times, that people are going to look at your post and they're going to join based upon wet your finger. Yeah. Yep. The wind is blowing northwest. So yeah, post right now and people will come. All right. Because there's people selling stupid ass courses like that. And I hate education like that because they make money selling you education, not how to do what that education teaches. I don't need to learn from someone that knows how to sell education courses. I want to know, how the hell do you get people interested in LiveGood? It's only $9.95. Well, there's one. It's only $40 to be an affiliate. There's 2. Number 3, our number 1 guy who's in a wheelchair. He was homeless 9 months ago. He got a cell phone. He learned how to do Facebook on it. All right. He's still in a wheelchair. He's getting better. But you know what? He's making $125,000 a month. He finally moved to the location where he wanted to and he got a home. But in the homeless shelter, they said they stole his wheelchair. They stole his cane. The government phone that he borrowed, he had a woman pretend to borrow it and she ran off with it. All right. He was rock bottom 10 months ago. And right now, on total monies that are paid out every 30 days, he is number effing one. 125 grand. And you know what? His checks go up 5 to 10 grand a month. I have no doubt he's going to be 200,000 to 300,000 a month, probably by next year. And good for him. I love it. It just goes to show the power of affordability. Because when you can join something for $9, $10 a month, and the other people just go, well, God, I've got that. And then someone in Fiji calls you. And then I had somebody, in South Korea join. And I'm like, South Korea? What the hell's that? Then I had a guy, Chris, I remember in Ohio, truck driver up in Canada above me north. I had someone across the pond in England join. Then I had Tanzania, East Africa, South Africa, West Africa. Then I had a beautiful island outside of the western side, the Gold Coast of Africa. It's called Mauritius. Oh my God, this island's the most beautiful tropical paradise I've ever seen. But I say this a lot. My biggest downline of fans and maniacs having a great time is Pakistan. Okay? Pakistan kicking massive ass in my downline over Philippines, who's a damn close number two. Or they might be three now because America's finally catching up. But I thought America and probably Canada, mostly English speaking countries, would probably be the most successful. But right now, Philippines is mopping and just kicking massive ass. India's a no-brainer. America's finally catching up. But boy, when you got the world like that, watching a video, watching a post, and if you want to buy leads, we have really good companies that are credible, that if you have an extra $25, buy yourself 1 or 200 leads. If out of those 200, one person signs up, do you realize you get $25 next week paid with this company? So if you want to spend $25, go ahead. Buy leads, but make sure that they're credible and they're from sources that we definitely recommend, especially the people in our group, because they've been doing this 20-something years. It's not by accident that they've been successful, and it's not by accident I'm number 28 in the company out of 700,000. I listen, I think about it for 2 seconds, and then I take a little bit of action. I mean, I'm running out of time. When you're almost 60 years old, what the hell are you waiting for? You got an opportunity at $10 a month like this? And you can probably, I don't know, I'll tell you, in 6 months, did I know that all my bills are paid? Every bill that I have, from a warehouse full of cars, bikes, trucks, I got cell phone bills, I got an enormous Rockstar Energy drink bill a month and some other things. Oh yeah, food too. I think I eat. I've been addicted to food ever since the 60s. I can't believe it, man. I just can't get rid of that habit. And drinks too. But is it life-changing income? It can be. You might need just an extra $500 a month right now. That'll get your kids to tennis lessons. Maybe you just want to do a cruise. Maybe save up a couple grand and go on the Monsters of Rock cruise to see Tesla, Cinderella, Bret Michaels still hanging in there with that nice cowboy hat covering his bald ass head. Man, there's nothing cooler than a cruise like that. Or maybe you just want to just go down the street a little bit and just have a nice meal. You're sick and tired of shopping for food based on budget. Okay? But I don't need to do a pep talk with you guys. I know there's plenty of motivational type videos out there. But let's just get some money in your pocket. Let's just do it. All right? I'll help you. All right? If you need help, let me know. I'm very easy to get a hold of. I'm the only one probably on the leaderboard that gives out as much information as I do. But there's a benefit to it. When people feel like they're a part of you and your group, and they meet other people in your group that they can identify with or relate to, and they're not embarrassed to ask questions, I hate that. I know there's some leaders that like, oh, don't bug me. I've got the laptop lifestyle. I'm working 15 minutes a day and I just shit money. I'm just so amazing. That's a lazy ass. I'm not joining a person like that. Anyone that brings a computer to the beach, he's a gonad. Or she's like ring a ding ding. All right? I want people that they're humble. They make money, but you know what? They don't disappear. All right? Especially if I'm making money off your efforts. If you join my group, I ain't going anywhere. And the good thing is if I do take off for like a week or so, I've got an enormous amount of people that can back me up and give you guys a little bit of information if you need it. 24 hours a day, it's live, guys. You just post in our app. You download it, it's free. You'd go in there, and if you have questions, great. And we post a lot of information about when, where, what's happening. But the new super funnel that we just released, it's really kicking ass. All right. I'm going to have it perfected hopefully by tomorrow. And then I'm going to start releasing it to my downline and getting it all configured and just getting the link. Okay. So if you want to buy leads, if you got an extra 25 bucks or 50, I recommend buying some really good leads because you only need one to get 25 bucks. So let's say you spend 50 bucks on leads. If you got two people that sign up from there, okay, good. You got your money back next Thursday. All right. And then you scale. So if you have a source and you're buying, let's say you work your way up to $100 of leads, but you're getting 8 signups. All right. You're making 200 bucks and you're spending 100. Now you're really doubling your money. All right. You spend 25 bucks and you make 50. Can you do that? Hell yeah. The thing is it's taken quite a while, but the new funnel, we call it the super funnel, it is now available. And it takes good 10, 20 minutes to go and scroll through it and watch videos carefully. We're looking for people that are conservative. Conservative people I like because they take their time. They don't just jump in and join because, it's cheap as hell to join. But if you don't know what you're doing and you're kind of lost, there's no point. You're just going to sit and kind of go, huh. All right. So what we've had to do is just sit back and make videos. If it's not for artificial intelligence, we're doing it for the super funnel. I get well over 100 messages a day right now asking questions about stuff. But I give them the link to our education. And guess what? I go in the back office and I see if they have a username and a password. They don't even go to the training. After I tell them to do so, that's where the super funnel is. You go to our website and get a username and a password. And at the very top, it says super funnel. You click it, you watch videos. It shows you how to set it up by opening a screen, hitting a green button and save. We do all the emails. We write everything. We upload everything for you. The autoresponder is free. The company autoresponder is free. Okay? There's a lot of marketing going on while you're in bed and while you're learning how to market yourself. Maybe you want to do videos like this. Maybe you want to brand yourself where it's like, hey, this is Cory Draper. I'm in Salt Lake and I've got this opportunity. And you know what? I also have a radio station and I love to produce car shows. I'm branding myself. I've got 2 or 3 other things going on. People prefer that than just, here's the situation. Sign up, money, money, money. I just want to sign up, money, money, money. Okay, now you guys just go ahead and post and join. That's old school. That is Nu Skin. That is Avon. That is every MLM. I think Amway came out in 1932. It's 100 years ago. And if those techniques worked, great. But ask yourself, if you just keep seeing the same types of posts from 100 other people, what's going to make you want to join a certain person over the other 100? Okay? I believe it's you. It's you. What do you look like? What's your pictures like? What are your hobbies like? Are you into sports? Are you a family member? Do you live in New Guinea? Do you live in Fiji, France, Philippines? All right. Do you dress like a truck driver? I think I do. I look like my name's Billy Bob right now. Or I can put my hair down and look like Goldilocks. When I go like this, look at this, man. I can start selling Swiss Miss. I can be like ponytail trucked in rock and roll dude, Draper dude. You can do a lot of stuff on video if you want. And if you don't want, don't worry about it. Because there's emails. And now you can purchase leads. And you can send them into our super funnel and let the super funnel do everything. This funnel is so detailed. It goes over the opportunity, the products, wholesale, how much. It has documented proof on the incomes, which is important because people sometimes want to see that if they take time out of their day and they put effort in to learn something, is there going to be financial rewards? Because at the end of the day, that's what you want. All right? You want the freedom. All right? Money is cool, but it's just a bunch of dirty, cottony, papery crap. And coins make me sick. I'm germophobic as hell. I throw away all money except for quarters. Ask my friend Val. She wants to string my neck. But every time I have change, she's all, nope. She knows that I take all change. and I only keep the quarters and I throw it away. I've been doing that for 30 years. Coins make me sick. I think of all the goo and the crap and the poop on. I just, for some reason, I can't handle coins, but I love quarters. So quarters are okay, but all the other money, ugh. But I'll tell you what, if I would have saved all that change I've been throwing away for 30 years, boy, I'd have a whole hell of a lot of change, wouldn't I? And with my Goldilocks cute little pigtails here. So anyway, guys, there's a lot of opportunity. We're growing with the company. We've had to change video. We've had to change mission statements. We've had to sit back and go, my God, this LiveGood is way bigger than we thought. The CEO probably says the same thing. I don't know if in public he can just freak out to the max and say, Jesus, what a ride. But to do 11 million a month and be in 214 countries, some of them I've never heard of. Do you want to see them real quick? All right, are you there, T and There's my little sweetie pants. What is MRC? I'm trying to see. Mr. C. Is that me? Remember Mr. C in the show Happy Days? Tom Bosley. Remember he was Richie Cunningham's dad. Fonzie go, hey, Mr. C. All right, MRC. All right, it's Monsters of Rock Cruise. I do know that, Tina, by the way. Okay, if you guys are watching my screen, I hope this is blowing up. But look at these countries we're in right now. 214. I've been to St. Martin's. All right, look at that. South Africa. I'm there now. I've physically been to St. Martin. I've worked on my tan there. But look at that. I'm in Tanzania as far as this company. Sweden. Look at that. Mozambique. And look at that. Netherlands. Okay. Yep. One of my good buddies lives there. But check it out. We're in Georgia. And I don't mean Georgia down by Florida. I mean the country. Look at that. Barbados, Bahamas, Armenia. Tanzania is so cool. I love saying that. Tanzania. South Korea blew me away. One of my first signups came from there. Sri Lanka. But look at some of these countries. I've never heard of Timor-Leste, Togo, Niue, Norfolk Island. I don't know where the folk that is. I've heard of Hong Kong and Honduras and Hungary and Haiti, but I've never heard of Botswana. I've never heard of Bhutan. I've heard of Bolivia and Bermuda, but Benin, I've never heard of that, and we're there. But look at all these countries. You know, Senegal, I've heard of that. Switzerland, and Trinidad and Tobago. And Tunisia, Tekeluia. I've never even heard of these countries. But it's awesome. They believe in our system. They believe in our mission statement of let's sell some really nice products for just a really cool price. Let's just add a little bit of shipping and handling, of course, and we can offer this opportunity for $9.95 a month. Okay, because at the end of the day, you've got to ask yourself, what is the overall picture? What is the end all be all? What is the dream or the mission? Because there's got to be an end game. What is the vision of our CEO Ben with his buddy Notter, our vice president of marketing, and Ryan and Lisa, who are in charge of products? But those four are the ones that founded this company, okay? This is what they've said on live video and live Zoom, because I try to watch every single thing we do when it comes down to company meetings and whatnot. I record them. I'm recording 3 hours right now of training with Nowsite. It's taken me forever, but I'm getting it all done right now. But anyway, you got to think of Costco here in America is a big, massive building, okay? It's a big, massive building, and when you pay $60 to $120 a year, you can walk in, show your card, zap it or whatever, and you can walk in. In the middle, there might be clothes. Off to the right, there might be dry food goods. There might be frozen goods in the back corner, ice creams and other stuff over here. There might be camping gear over here. And when you're walking out, there's big screen TVs, and then there's hot dogs for sale so you can get nice and fat when you leave. But there's all these areas. Perfume, cosmetics. All right, kids, we need some shoes and we need some underwear, but we're going camping and we need some lawn chairs and umbrellas. But the reason why people pay $60 to $120 is because they know when they go in over that 1 year, they're going to get a lot better deals than if they just go to like a Walmart, Target, or a department store or whatever, in America, I'm just speaking America, these are very popular stores. Now, you got to envision this because you guys know all about Amazon. You can go into Amazon, and if you want to pay Prime, which is a membership, you can get free shipping and you can shop to your heart's content. My favorite thing is I like to change up my cell phone covers every like week. So if I see one of these cell phone covers that looks kind of cool, like if there's a Van Halen one, like Eddie Van Halen's guitar, I got to buy it. Okay. So there is memberships with Amazon. Amazon's pretty successful, wouldn't you say? They do about $1 trillion-billion a year like Walmart and whatnot. But I'll tell you what, now let's talk about LiveGood. Okay. Just envision LiveGood. Your husband, wife, girlfriend, your son, daughter. Hey, mom, can you go on? Can you go to LiveGood and pick me up some stuff? All right. Now, right now, LiveGood is right next to Costco. Okay. Just work with me. You go to Costco, you already know what's inside there for $60 to $120 a year. Right now, LiveGood, we are just in the beginning of making a division that's more vitamins, supplements, wellness, and relieving pain, which is my favorite part of what we sell. Sure, we have some hats and other stuff, but you know what? I'm not talking that. You just go into LiveGood, you go to the left corner, and we have those 19 products now. We've already got 705,000 people that are buying our products, and there's only 19 of them now. We're going to release another 150 to 200 organically over the next year or two. And it could be travel, it could be healthcare, it could be car accessories, it could be travel for the Monsters of Rock cruise. It could be, oh my God, what can't you not sell for a membership? All right. We're going to have hundreds of products that's probably going to generate another 1 to 2 to 3 to 500,000 people per category. And we only have one right now. And we're at 700,000. We sign up 25,000 people a week, where most traditional companies like ours, they don't even do that in a month. Not even close. We're doing that per week. If you're going to do a company like this, you just join now and then you figure it out along the way. Just get in the algorithm, get in the power line, get in my group. And then over the next month, we just go, okay, I know how to post on Facebook. I know how to do Instagram. Okay, if I use artificial intelligence, can I get email leads and Facebook leads? What do I email them? Now we've got the super funnel. This enables us to, if you have an extra $25, $50, maybe you got $100, buy fresh targeted leads and send them directly to our super funnel. You don't do anything else. You buy those leads, they go right to our super funnel. Okay? Let the super funnel do everything. You don't want to F it up. You don't want to do video and screw up. You don't want to over talk about the compensation plan. You don't want to over talk anything if you're buying these leads, because the leads are people looking to make extra money at home or on their computer or on their cell phone. They want to earn money somehow. And boy, is LiveGood the answer to that. If they're on a budget, it's $9.95 a month. When you're on a $1,000 cell phone and you can't afford $9.95, what the hell are you watching this video for? For $40, you get a full-blown website that gets millions and millions of views per week, that is generating $11 million of sales right now every 30 days. You don't need to redo the website. It's already easy. A third grader could go on and order stuff at this point. Okay? Now, in my opinion, what you're going to run into is how to market. I need help. Okay? And believe me, all of us that are so-called leaders, every day, we are doing everything we can to do video, support, training. We're doing live Zooms. We're meeting people that are 12 hours ahead. We're asking everyone, what is the basics? What are people stumbling on? What do they need help in? Okay, so I got my part that I've got to do. Just like Nick has had his part. Rob, there's a handful of people that make up our team. Okay? And it's a pretty darn cool team. And right now they're behind the scenes. They don't make videos showing Lamborghinis and all this stuff, but they've all been successful anywhere from 20 to 35 years in this business. Okay? My expertise is doing video and shooting the shit. and talking about the opportunity. And I can make a video in 2 seconds about a certain topic, okay? And I can also get all of us together and get everyone to join our outside training. It's free, and you just watch videos, okay? And if you're going to help yourself build the super funnel, because you have to have your own username and password. Only you can configure it to live good. I can't do that for you. You've got to watch a video, pause, click a button, and hit save. You can do that. Video number 2, I'm not kidding you. I am repeating myself, but you're going to watch the video, open a screen, you're going to click the button, you're going to see all the emails fill in automatically so you can't F it up, and you're going to hit save. The last video, you're going to have 10 emails. And what you got to decide is what you want to put at the bottom. For me, thank you, loves and kisses, smooch smooch, Cory Draper, Facebook link, YouTube link. I decide that. It's my funnel. The super funnel is your funnel too. All right? It's not configured to me and all these other people and affiliate. We just want to give this funnel to you because we know that if you're new or you get stalled or you're pissed off, you're going through a divorce, you're depressed, maybe you're just lazy and you admit it. All right? High five. If you're just lazy and you get distracted because, oh, Cobra Kai's on and Dancing with the Stars started and, oh, shit, now Golden Bachelor starts and Bachelor in Paradise. How can I live without those shows? When you have no life like myself, all I do is work. I have to watch dumbbells on an island pretend to like each other. And I love that shit. I'm not complaining. But you know what? I make time. I go out of my way to do this business because number 1, I think it's fun. And number 2, it's not heavy lifting. Okay? Once you start making your 50 to 100 bucks, you're going to feel so much better because those people are going to start making 50 to 100 bucks. And they're going to start making 150 bucks. And another 5 people are going to start making 150 bucks. And when you start making 50 to 100 bucks, you start feeling a little bit more confident. And with that 100 bucks, it might pay your cell phone bill. Maybe your gas for your car. I don't know. I spend quite a bit because I drive a lot and I have crappy big trucks with big engines. But man, 100 bucks a month, you're like, okay, now I believe I can do this. Because the first 100 bucks you make is the same as 5 grand, 10 grand. All you got to do is keep posting, keep getting the opportunity out there. I know I keep repeating myself, but people want to know about you. And I know most people are like shy and they're like, no, I don't want no one to know about me. I just want a picture of me on Facebook like this. Hey, hi. And that's it. Let me do that again. Okay, I get it. If you're shy and you don't want to post anything about yourself, and I don't mean your social security number and your address and you got Stalker Anonymous on the speed dial, you know. But boy, I'll tell you what, I can tell everyone, and my downline has the capabilities and the ways and means, because when I see their Facebook, they're already posted about interesting stuff and kids or maybe what they're doing or where they're going. But you got to improvise that interesting stuff with Live Good at the same time. All right? And there's nothing wrong with it. Yeah, but people will be embarrassed. I wonder if my mom and dad or my friends think, oh, God, you're in an MLM. Oh, God. Who gives a shit what they think? Honestly, why? If you start making 50 bucks a month and you start making 500 a month, and let's say you start making $5,000 a month, and you can retire yourself from a job you hate. Are you going to start posting about the opportunity going, God, thank God I had the balls to post about this and it's getting me out of a job I can't stand? Boy, you're going to show protein powders. You're going to show cream. You're going to go out of your way to maybe even buy a shirt. I bought a bunch of these gray shirts. I got is this dark gray? I'm colorblind. I've got a bunch of hats. I wear them. I wear these to the car show. I wear this to a Harley Davidson event. Oh, hey, dude, what's that Live Good, man? How's your Harley doing? Live Good. Oh, is that protein powder? I'm like, yeah, Billy, it is. How's your 5 teeth? Did you brush them this year? You think I give a shit what they think? I could care less. When you got money and freedom, you got a lot of freedom to watch Bachelor in Paradise with me. And we can probably drink maybe something nice and sweet with umbrellas in it, with our pinkies out, like this. Look, I got my pinky out. And I'm drinking this orange, God, this is you want to see what I found out with no calories and sugar? Oh my God, this is so good. Zero sugar tampano. It's tampon juice or something. Tampico. It has zero sugar, 0 calories, and it's delicious. I did not say tampon. I'm going to edit that part out. Is this live or am I recording? Oh shit, this is live over Fate. Well, I just screwed that up. Okay, I take back. All right, I see. Oh, hey, Aaron. Okay, Tina and Dustin are my friends. Sorry about that reference. Tampico. This is delicious. Not tampano. Oh my God, I just made it funny. See? How many people promote tampons and LiveGood in the same sentence? I do, and I'm almost a platinum. I'm living proof you can do horrible videos, have a bad haircut, and say rotten stuff, and still be successful. You don't have to be so prim and proper. God, I hope my friends aren't embarrassed if they see me doing something on my Facebook page, and oh God. Ugh. God, this tampon Kiko is good. I'm serious, guys, and it's cheap too. It's like almost free. I went to Walmart yesterday, or was it the day before? But oh my God, it's like $1. How do they sell this so cheap? It's 64. I don't know how many ounces. Yeah, 64 ounces. God dang, these are very good. I wish LiveGood sold them. It kind of matches my hat too. I kind of I like to drink according to my hat. All right. Well, anyway, guys, I'm gonna probably edit this whole last 5 minutes out. Sorry about all the bull crap. Oh, Don. Thank God, Don and Tina's, and I hope Aaron and Dustin's. I'm glad you guys have a sense of humor, because normally when you promote things, you don't promote the product and the word tampon in the same sentence, let alone the same video. I didn't go to marketing school, evidently. I don't have that Anthony Morris or Don Lepre. Do you guys remember back in the day? Carlton Sheets. Hi, I'm Carlton Sheets. I'm going to show you how to buy 70 homes for free. And then Anthony Morrison, he had this cute little haircut with curls, and now he's made $100 million, and he's selling his stuff. And then you got Grant Cardone. I'm Grant Cardone. I'm running to the airport to get in my Learjet that I never fly in, and I'm going to 10x you. Do you guys have $100 million? Why not? Are you lazy? Okay, now hurry and make $1 million so I can 10x it and show you how to make $10 million a month, and then we're going to 10x it to $100 million. I'm like, who the hell's Grant Card? Has anyone even joined his course? Every time I see him, he's just running to an airplane and he's never flying. And Gary V, he's kind of a buddy of mine. He came to Salt Lake and I ran him around town. Gary says the F word every 5 seconds. I'm Gary V. Mother, hey, son, mother, hey. And that's just talking to his mom about what he wants for breakfast. And you better hurry up. And you better put scrap, your mother, you son of, I'm like, God damn, that little Gary V. Little tiny little bud. He's from Edison, New Jersey. But yeah, he's made $45 million saying the F word every 5 seconds in an angry tone. And then he goes to like swap meets to see if he can like save $30 on stuff, and he's worth 50 million. That cracks me up. I'd be the same. If you give me $1 billion, it's still fun to go to like a swap meet and get a deal, isn't it? No matter what. Yep, you can't take the swap meet out of this boy. I haven't been to a swap meet in 100 years. Do they even have them still? I'm dying to go to a swap meet now with a bunch of $1 bills. All right. Well, guys, my video is at an hour. I love to do 1-hour seminars live for my United States crowd. And then over on the other side of the world, it's about 10 in the morning. I know you guys watch my replay of this, but I like to do it live because I can kind of get a little bit of country on the other side of the world and a little bit of my country here watching my live feeds, and I can get feedback and stuff. So let's just go over the agenda, what you need to do. If you have not signed up in LiveGood, you need to do that first. All right, joincory.com. If you want to click my link, please just put your name, just put your name, email address in. Let's get you locked in. You're going to get an email, and it's going to show you how to join. You're just going to click a link that goes to secure my position. You're going to put your credit card in. You're going to get a username. Then you need to configure how you want to get paid and how you want to pay for products. Okay? Give yourself an hour. Take your time. There's no rush to this, guys. Okay? Then from there, I'm going to send you an email. and I want you to join my training. I want you to join my group, and I hope you do. It's so disappointing that people, they join me because they want the education, I think. And then I offer it to them, and I notice they don't sign up. They just try to wing it. You got to go to our training, all right? And I want you to do the super funnel. You're going to click a link that says super funnel, and it'll take like 30, 40 minutes to do. Just take your time. There's no rush. Just make sure you do it correctly. And then you're going to use that link to the super funnel instead of going directly to the capture page of LiveGood. Okay? I think the super funnel, it really weeds out tire kickers. And if you get legit people and they watch that darn super funnel, they are definitely going to join. You're going to weed out the bull crap with that super funnel. If you want to spend an extra 25 bucks, 50 bucks, 100 bucks, if you have it, invest it in yourself. Just remember, it only takes one person to get you 25. That's how I look at generating, purchasing leads from a lead source. And it's our lead source. All right. It's not from one of our members that sells it. It's from a buttload of our very successful affiliate and network marketers that have used the same source. The reason they're willing to share is because if you make money, I make money. And if I make money, my upline makes money. Okay? We're in one of the biggest groups of LiveGood. We're all keeping it in the family, so to speak. So when they give up their sources on where to buy proper traffic, please only buy from where they recommend, because they come with an endorsement, a certified stamp of approval from our own group. Okay? So if you're going to invest that money, base it upon one person is 25 bucks. So if you can get 100 leads for 25 bucks, you got to ask yourself, will one of those persons sign up? I think there's a good chance because it's only $9.95 a month. The $40 for the website and stuff, I don't even think of that. It's so cheap. Once you spend that $40, it's gone. You don't even care. It's $9.95 a month. Most people, they have 100 bucks. They just get the whole year. They get 12 months for the price of 10. Okay? I like when people do that. It takes all the thinking about just you're signed up for the year. Now let's just educate. Let's take some time. Let's learn how to post. Let's learn how to talk about you. I'm more worried about people talking about themselves a little bit and their hobbies and interests and stuff. Okay? There's one guy, JD. He's 75 years old, a retired policeman. Lives in Florida. Frustrated as hell. I talked to him a long time, a couple days ago. He's already posted 6 videos where he's talking about everything he's been under. And he knows that his life is interesting right now because when you're 75, but I won't say his last name, but he has his COPD. You guys look that up, all right? And I'll tell you what, he shows up, he sits there, he turns his camera on, he's at like a desk in his side bedroom, and he just sits there and he has like little notes, and I can tell he just talks a little bit about himself. And I just sit there. It's real as shit, man. I just sit there going, this is awesome, man. It's real. I know him as a person. I don't know if I'll meet you, JD, if you ever watch this on the replay, but I love it. You're 100% if I had a wish list of what you to do. Okay, and he's been in for months and months and months and has had no traction with LiveGood. But man, when you just talk about your thoughts and being mortal, and man, when I was a kid, or oh, my grandkids, or man, I love this football team, or oh my God, my favorite salad, my favorite holiday. People are like, God, me too. Oh, you're that? Oh, really? Oh, me too. And then they're like, well, God, I'd rather join you because I relate to you. All right, we have a lot of we have some stuff in common. This is kind of cool. All right, everybody can get the same affiliate link. Everyone can get the same capture page. But I'll tell you what, if you're in my group, you got the super funnel. It is by far the best tunnel in LiveGood. All right? The best funnel. I said a tunnel. Tongue twister. It's an amazing funnel. I just made a couple videos. If you're watching me live on Facebook, just scroll down a couple and you'll see the new funnel. And if you're on my YouTube channel, just go 1 or 2 videos back. You guys can see the brand new funnel. All right? So, all right, man. I'm over an hour now. And let's just call it a wrap on this live little sesh. And if you guys have any questions, just look below the video and you guys can get a hold of me anytime. All right. And that's it. And I'm going to have some of my Tampico. Cute bottle. Matches my hat. And if I pee my pants, I hope it comes out orange because then my undies and my hat will match my new drink by Tampon Inco. All right, I'm done with my jokes. When I'm tired, I start getting really bad jokes, so I better hang it up. Hang it up, call it a night. Okay, kids, we'll see you next time, and thanks for watching. And yeah, Dawn and Tina and Aaron and Dustin, good to see you guys. If you're watching, have a good night, okay? All right, we'll see you guys soon. All right, bye.